All right, boys, currently headed to baseball fields. We're gonna go do a little bit of working today. Probably not the most entertaining thing you're ever gonna see me do on my channel, but it involves the four-wheeler and power tools and all that good stuff. So catch you guys when we get on down to the fields. Load it up, let's go. All right, boys, so we just pulled up to the baseball fields. I'm not sure how much like riding we're gonna be doing, just like whipping around here, because there's a couple spots. Not really sure if y'all can see that. That's a whole parking lot down there that we could just go, I guess, mess around on. And then we've got this entire road right here that we just go up and down. We can't go outside the gate where we came in all the way down there, but it is pretty fun to just cruise around here and even working too. It's a chance for me to be able to ride that's not in the city or on the streets. I don't know if you guys know this, but I hate riding on the streets. I love riding, but I hate riding on the streets. Not because of me or my four-wheeler or my equipment or what I'm working with. It's everybody else. I don't trust other drivers. If you guys live in Washington or Pacific Northwest, you guys know what I'm talking about. People are either just out of their minds or don't know how to drive. So it is nice to come out here, and also I'm having fun and we're getting work done. So like I said, probably not going to be the most entertaining thing to watch, and I don't know how much I'm getting on video. I'm sure there'll be another segment of us doing something else later in the video, but until then, I hope you guys enjoy and let's get to work. So what we're doing first is we're taking all these leaves around the field, all of them, and dumping them across the gate back there somewhere. So let's do that. All right, boys, so I think we're actually changing plans. We're moving over to the other field because there is a lot more leaves. So I'm getting the rake and I'm gonna grab the shovel and then head over to the other field, because honestly, like, the leaves here aren't that bad. There's a lot, but like, it's just so windy, it's literally like almost pointless because there's not that many. But on the other field, there is a lot more leaves. So we're gonna head over to the other field and I'll catch you guys when we get there. There are a lot more leaves on this field. So I think this field is what's gonna be better to do, I guess. There's not that many leaves in the other field. And also, like, the wind, it's super windy and it just keeps blowing all the like, it's not even worth it, honestly. I think what we're gonna do is, before we mow the fields, we're not mowing the fields today, but I think we're just gonna mow the leaves over once it does get mowed. But until then, we're gonna get to work on this field. All right, boys, sorry if it's kind of hard to hear me right now, but Rourke got here about an hour or so ago, maybe a little longer. We've just been raking up leaves. Got Rourke over there on the mower. So since I haven't been getting a lot of this on record, we've been just busy working. I meant to bring the GoPro, but I was like, nah, it's not really worth this. It's not really worth you guys just watching us work for hours and hours. And so I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna kick her in a montage for you guys so you can see a little bit of what we're doing. At least it's work. You know, we're doing manual labor, but I mean, I just thought it'd be a cool little video bit to do. So without further ado, boys, let's kick her in a montage. All right, boys, so we finished the field. We still got another field to do, but I think we're gonna leave that for next weekend. And I think until then, I'm gonna grab my helmet. We're gonna go for a little ride. So the only problem that I think I'm gonna run into is I don't have my GoPro, so I can't like have my GoPro and go ride. So I think I'm just gonna have Rourke record me, and maybe I'll record him if he rides. I don't know, but we'll make it work. Let's go. Alright, we're loaded back up. Now I think on to whatever we're doing next. Alright guys, for the next part of this video, I'm going to be talking about we went to go pick up our deer heads from our hunting trip of 2023. No, unfortunately, I did not get it on video. I did not do a YouTube video on hunting in 2023, but I got my first buck. Better yet, my first deer ever. And it was a really special accomplishment. I'm really proud of that, and especially the story. So we called that buck in with a grunt call in mid to late November. It was like the 21st or 22nd of November, and we called it in with a grunt call, and it just came right up 20 yards from me. I spun around and shot it, and that was that. Super fun story. We drug it out like 3 miles on the top of a mountain. Super fun, super hard, but it is probably, if not the most fun story to tell to everyone I talk to. So we went to the place to pick up our deer heads, and I'm not going to tell you where just because for certain reasons, but we picked up my dad's deer head. He shot that buck in 2020. We picked up my grandpa's deer head. He shot that buck in 2023. We also picked up my deer head. I also shot in 2023. So I would like to just put this in a video just because I thought it would be cool to tell you guys the stories and our memories of our hunting trip because I didn't get it on record. I did not do a YouTube video on it. I took a couple pictures, took a couple videos, but my grandpa shot his deer just off the whim. It was just so random the way he said he shot it. I wasn't with him, unfortunately, but he said he was just walking through open field, which is really rare to find that in Montana. It wasn't really an open field. It was a clear cut, just like a bunch of fallen over trees. But anyways, he just said he saw that buck running across in the fog about 100 yards away from him, and he just shot it, thought he missed it, went down there, and there it was, laying there dead. So pretty cool, pretty fun. It was a super fun trip we went on. I really wish I would have done a YouTube video on it, but unfortunately, I wasn't doing YouTube that time of year. I wasn't doing YouTube that early, but I will pop up pictures of the bucks that were all killed up there, my grandpa's buck, and then, of course, my buck. So, yeah, pretty cool. And then I also, while we were there, sent off my deer head to get a full European mount on. It's going to look something like this. I'm really excited for when it gets back. We also sent my grandpa's deer head that he also got in 2024. It's not a big buck. It's, it's just a typical 5-point. I guess for you southern people it'd be a 10-point, but just a good old 5x5, just real normal, real good, and pretty big for what deer that we've seen up there. It was a pretty good sized deer, and we're still debating on what we're gonna do with that. We're thinking just cutting the antlers off and just keeping him here because it's still a good deer at the end of the day. I thought I'd throw this in the video just because I thought it was cool to tell you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching this video and making it all the way to the end, and I will see you guys on the next one.